Hi everybody and welcome very much to game number 3 out of 3. This is the deciding match that will determine which of these two players remains in the upper bracket or falls down to loser's bracket in the EGC Master Circuit Summer Edition. We have in the color red representing Team Elephant, it's Loue.Mt. The color blue representing his individuality, it's Wemo1 on the Byzantines, Louis is on the Maldians, and Byzantines, of course, going for that beautiful stone, and Maldians going for the houses. Back gold for Maldians is Giga. It's really good spawn. Byzantine, also this is really good. One cistern buffs both, because sometimes gold spawns here and stone sometimes spawns there, or whatever. That will allow the cisterns to be completed. Maybe are we going to see Wham doing 5 cisterns before 6 minutes? That will be pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're going to see some professional scouting from Louis. Maybe not, maybe yes. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Leave a like and subscribe. And support EGCTV, the tournament organizers, using the links down below in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And this is or it used to be a very, very common matchup, especially on coastal cliffs, the Byzantines versus Maldians, but now it changed. Because Byzantines now have to make more cisterns early on, or they can make more cisterns early on. Because what a lot of people thought was a nerf, I think it kind of was a buff, because now Byzantines can have so much more eco power with 5 cisterns before 7 minutes. Louis killing the deer, that's alright. We are already 4th cistern coming forward at 5:30. We're gonna see archery range, so it's gonna be javelins and Donzo. Horseman coming forwards. Second pit mine is in place, already working. First horseman arrive. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, brother? Some horsemen went down, no damage done. Wham already losing some value. Louis, are you buying cows? Yes, no professional scouts then. It's cows, professional cows. Professional cowboys. 4 cisterns. Can we see 5th cistern? There is a villager there. So Wham could already build the 5th cistern. I think he's just waiting to have a good place to go and build the 5th cistern, because he already has the berries buffed over there. Those berries as well. Maybe he comes here forward to get those deer buffed as well by 26% more gathering rate, plus any upgrade that he wants to do. Nice defense from Louis with the jabs and the donzos. Bro, that's a very tough army to beat, you know? Javelins and donzos. Really hard to defeat. Wham will need to get a lot of longbows. He already lost 2 of them, which is not great, not ideal. Yeah, no, I thought that was the 5th sister. It's not. Where is it? He's still not making it. No, it is, it is. There we go. To buff the wood line. Yeah, okay. It's okay. That could also be where you're gonna build all of your military infrastructure to get all buffed. The blacksmith is here. Yeah, and the electricals is on. I see a lot of players not turning on the electricals around the blacksmith. When will receive now 5 more longbows pretty soon. But Louis, I would say Louis is ahead already. Oh wait, Castle Age! I didn't realize that. Wait, gets cancelled to be built. Hey, okay, yeah, that's a bit out of vision or out of the warpath. And what is the warpath? Is like when you see the angle your enemy is attacking, if you want to build something, you want to build it furthest away as possible. So it's less likely he's gonna go there. But he is! What is going there with the jabs? What insane game sense? But he goes first with the scout. And he sees the edge up. Will he challenge it? Loue. Loue. Coming forwards. I think his army is better than Wham. Especially the horsemen are quite useless here. But now Castlage is here. We can see Varangian guards. Louis perhaps already switching into Musafadu warriors. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Varangian guards, I mean. Coming into Louis, into Wham's composition. Let's check. Oh, wait, no, we have no barracks. That's a problem. Oh, there we go, double barracks, so Wham wants the Varangian. And upgrade to the longbows will be really nice, but Castle Edge will be here very, very soon for Louis. I think Wham just wasted a bit of his time, a bit of his resources going with the horseman. Didn't do much. That early attack wasn't able to accomplish much as well. The cows are coming all in, and the professional scouts could still be a thing for Louis. Keep that in mind. Because Malets generate a lot of gold. But he has no stable, so maybe no. He's on the deer to save gold. Now he ages up with the Grand Fulani Corral being rushed by 27 villagers. The horseman raid is not successful. Veterancy already coming in for the Donzos and Javelin throwers. And when he's pushing through, he knows he has to do some damage. Because the Malian economy goes crazy. Varangian guards with longbows. There is a tower though. And only 5 villagers on the deer. That's nice. So they're going to be safe. And I don't think there is enough time for only 2 Varangians. Okay, now 4 to burn it. Now they retreat. And that's a second relic though for Wem. I like that. He's doing a bit of pressure. He's not losing a lot. Or anything at all. And he's being able to get 2 relics into his name. Nine Javs, 11 Donzos, they're all upgraded right now, plus 2 range defense, only plus 1 there for Wham. So the Javs, which already do more damage and take less damage, will be very superior. But now with Golden Horde, with the Golden Horde Tower, things are going to be a bit different. Because, okay, if Wham is not unlucky, he's gonna have more longbows, and they're gonna be free, literally. So the scale is very, very good. If Wham doesn't get a bunch of... Oh, there we go. He's getting a bunch of runs connected in a row. I see some players not upgrading the contract in the mercenary house until they have a good amount of longbows from here. Because if you don't upgrade it, you cannot have lunch connector. But in this case, Wham couldn't do it because he was defending, so he needed the upgrade ASAP. But it's already going to get the second triplet launch connect in a row. So 6 free units, but they die too quickly to be considered a good thing. Especially against jabs that have high base damage, 11. And launch connect have like no armor. Oh, Sofa's coming out for Louis. And that's a problem for any sieve facing Malian Cowboom. Is that it's so easy to spam Sofa. And then once the critical mass is achieved, walls mean nothing. The Sofa just burn them so quickly. And then they're not even very gold expensive. They cost 60 gold, less than a knight. They are also weaker, of course. But the thing is the sieve that they are in, which is Maldin's, which has huge gold income, right? So I think they should be a bit more expensive, but at the same time, Maldin's already kind of struggle with their military units, so I don't think they really need to be more expensive because of the whole civilization context. But on an individual term, when you have Cow Boom, yeah, because it's too easy to spam them. It's so hard to counter. No, Wham! Oh no, Wham is getting so unlucky. He's getting a third set of free lunch connector in a row. Like, if they weren't so easily sniped, that would be great because they do a lot of AoE damage, but they just all die really quickly. Nice walls from Wham, but like I said, soon they will be irrelevant because of the sofas. Oh! Louis is coming in with a big army. He's burning down walls. Wham not reacting. No, he is, he is. Here we go. Wall is breached. Sofas will join with the main Sofa army. Oh, they see the Limitane. Triple or third pit mine. Very safe behind walls. I mean, the walls are not completed yet, but still, it's gonna be safer. Some olive groves coming in. How Wem will counter the army of Louis. Sofa, Donzo, and Jav, and also archers with poison arrows, I believe. Archers? No poison arrows just yet, but there will be. There you go. It's being researched as we speak. Louis has almost every single unit. Just needs the Mustafadi warriors to make the complete Maldian chart. Wem with 31 archer longbows, 26 Limitane, 9 Varangian guards, 9 Lunch Connector, and 7 crossbow. I think he can't. I think Wham can't counter Louis. It's too late now. Mangonel Towers. He could do a push with Mangonel Towers, like you make a tower, then another, and then that helps you progress until a position where Louis is forced to fight instead of raiding or going around your army with the cavalry. But it's so difficult to do that right now. So difficult. Nice. I really like when players do this, even though they're already on the level 5 cistern, they make the cistern to still buff. Because that's really important to get that extra stone and extra gold. We can see some keeps. Malins are not the best team at dealing with keeps, but they have trebuchets anyway. It's just they're not great at those fights where they're fighting under a keep or really close to a keep. They're better with skirmishes and small engagements, unless they have like way more units than you, but that's not the case. When with 102 units, 35 longbows, 35 limitine, 11 lunge connected, 10 Varangian guards, 8 crossbows, plus 2 range defense, plus 2 range attack, and plus 1 melee attack. Louis with 40 archers, 33 Sofa, 17 Donzo, 7 Javelin Throwers, and +2 range defense, +2 ranged attack, and +1 melee attack. Is now getting the +2 melee attack as well. Oh! This could be good for Wham. Both players with 100 military army. That's quite insane, to be honest. But the economy is so much better for Louis. It's insane. Wham with 4 relics, though. 3 on the oil machine. I would believe so. Yep. 400 oil per minute. Louis 2.2k food per minute. Second TC also in there. He's now ahead by 1 villager. Plus cows. Plus pit mines. And there we go. Imperial Age for Louis. 4th of the Huntress. On the big gold, I like it. And we have bonus stone over there to make keep. If you want to do so. The wall goes down. Louis goes in. He's making the mistake of attacking while aging up. But it's okay because it's not his main army, so I can lose a little bit there. That's quite alright. The Magnell Tower is being really pesky. Louis can't go through. That's an... Oh, keep gets cancelled. Good job in triple Sacred Site for Louis. 2k more army value. 4k more destroyed value for Louis. Okay, 3k now. That's insane. Louis is so ahead. Bro, it's the Byzantine, it's the Malian effect. If you don't stop them early on, it's super hard to stop them. And Wem tried to attack that second pit mine, but he couldn't do much. Now there's a bunch of archers coming in. Wem far away from the Imperial Age. The stone walls were smart to make sure that the sofas can't raid, but we have some units raiding indeed. Second TC also came through for Wham, but perhaps a bit late. The Launch Connect, they can't even defend against the sofas. That's tough, bro. That's really tough. Maybe Wham needs a triple TC. He's 30 villagers behind, by the way. He still has more units, but he has worse units. Sofas are already Imperial. Then you can get Sofa Leadership, Farima Leadership, which increase the movement speed by 15. That's so cool. Of nearby units of the Sofa. And then that's what? Increase range damage of Donzo by +6, Archers by +2, and Javelin Throwers by +3. That's actually one of the best upgrades in the game. Like no cap. No cap, legit. Mangonel Towers are less valuable now because Louis has the Imperial upgrades. Still no biology or elite army tactics, but it should be enough to take this fight in his favor. Louis kiting back when being demolished by the Maldian army. Actually, Wem now has 20 more units, but it's still worse. The crossbow's doing a good job versus the sofa. Maybe we need some mangonels to deal with the mass ranged units. 42 longbows plus 33 crossbows, 13 crossbows. Age of ranged units. AO Ru. It's very difficult to get rid of ranged units. And when far away from the age up, he needs to reinvest. And I think here is where Louis has the advantage. Because Louis doesn't need to age up anymore. It's already where he wants to be. So reinvesting for him is not a problem, while for Wem it is a bit of a problem. Because that means he's going to get further and further away from the Imperial Age. I mean, it's getting close. That means he's not investing in units anymore. We have a Bombard coming through to demolish some buildings. Building, brother. There you go, Imperial Age for Wham. Foreign engineering company. Where? Back here. There we go. That's a good place for it. Far away from the army of Louis and the angle of attack, the warpath. Longbows doing no damage because so far have imported armor. So right now 9 ranged defense. The Bombard is doing great work. The Sofa running back. And Louis even dropping a keep on the front line to staple his position, going into the base of Wham. Almost a 40 villager lead. Louis killed 36 villagers, lost 3. But Wham still with more units. He's getting the longbow upgrades. But then he's gonna need a +3 range attack and range defense. And I think he's out of gold now. He has gold there. Wait, the archers can reach? Oh, Wem is losing the builds on the gold and he's not realizing. Grand Winery goes down. Yeah, and there is not enough gold for the rest of the upgrades. That's GG. The units for Louis are superior, and now more as well. And Louis' pop cap Wem is away by 60 villager or 60 units. So this is really positive for Louis. This is really the end of the game. Louis will be still on the upper bracket, while Wham will drop to the lower bracket. It's still not the last bracket. We'll have a third bracket, which is the elimination bracket. And GG, good game from Louis. I feel Louis was always ahead. Do you agree? Like, it never felt like Wham had something that he could do, or that he can, as in, he has the ability, not just the choice, to do to get ahead. It always was like a Louis game. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. Let's go to another set.